halfway through March of this year, the Federal Reserve announced their new FedNow payment system, which is essentially like a competitor for CashApp and Venmo, except the government runs it, which means it's just going to suck. So the Federal Reserve announced that. 2 days ago, the founder of CashApp was stabbed to death in the middle of the night in San Francisco while he begged for witnesses to help him. Of course, in San Francisco, everyone's disarmed like livestock, so no one was actually able to do anything. You know, if you're getting stabbed to death in San Francisco, they're not going to stop you. Half the time in San Francisco, they view the criminal as the victim, as we've seen recently, specifically. So that's a little weird timing. It's a little strange. Now, it is completely reasonable that this just happened to be a coincidence. It's completely reasonable because San Francisco is a lawless, crime-infested hellhole. My soon-to-be brother-in-law was just there visiting, and he was going to take the train. And he was advised, don't take the train, you will be robbed. And he's like, it's all good. I don't carry cash. And they go, oh, no. The criminals have credit card readers now. They will hold you at knife point until you either Venmo or cash. Well, you can't Cash App them now. Until you either Venmo them or swipe your credit card. That's totally crazy. The level of lawlessness in San Francisco is absolutely insane. So I don't think it's unreasonable that this guy just happened to get killed shortly after they announced this program. I don't it could be a hit job, but I don't see why they would. San Francisco, like I said, crime-infested wasteland. You shouldn't go there if you don't have to. Even if you have to, you should try to find a reason not to go. That's all I'm saying. I went years ago, and you know, it was like any other big city. I haven't been in 10 years, but it was like it wasn't great, but it wasn't like it is now, from what everyone's told me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. Am I wrong? Is San Francisco really still that shining star by the sea? Is it beautiful? Probably not. I honestly, I don't know anyone who has a positive experience, who's had a positive experience in San Francisco in the last couple of years, and I know quite a few people that have gone there. I had friends that moved from San Francisco to L.A. They immigrated to L.A. for safety reasons because they wanted to live in a cleaner city. That's crazy to me. That is completely insane to me. But regardless, there's a bigger point I'm trying to make here. The FedNow program. It's not about competing with Cash App and Venmo. The government has no reason to do that. It's not about that. It is about ushering in a virtual currency. They want to get rid of cash. They've made that clear. The Great Reset, the you-know-what that we can't say on YouTube, otherwise we get the ban, starts with a C, and it's not see you next Tuesday. That was the beginning of the end. They laid the plans out perfectly right there. They said, this is what we're going to do. We're bringing in the digital currency. Cash is done. They want to track everything you do. There's a reason Biden was trying to give the IRS warrantless searches to look into the accounts of anyone with more than $600 to monitor your Venmo payments. Who'd you share that pizza with? You better be claiming that on your taxes. It's not about revenue. It's about control. It's about putting their feet on your throat. On your throats, plural, I guess. It's about owning you like slaves. Like you look at a lot of these, a lot of these banks are moving toward like a carbon footprint tracker. That's dangerous. I had a friend who was working at a bank when they brought out, it was one of the first prototypes, and he was like, you got to come in here and try this out. You got to sign it. Absolutely, it'll track your carbon footprint. I'm like, absolutely not. Because right now it's a prototype. Right now it's like a test run. But eventually they're going to start shutting, like, oh, you've reached your maximum amount of carbon points this month. You don't get to put gas in your car. You're done eating groceries. You can buy vegan food or nothing, which I would rather starve to death. I'm going to be clear. That's the end game. Because when it's all tracked, when it's all a virtual digital currency, that's when they can start deciding who they're going to shut down. We've already seen it. They have the federal government's in bed with all the tech companies and big banks in this country anyway. We've already seen it. If they don't like what you have to say, they will debank you. Right now, the goal is very clear. They're trying to centralize the banking system. Remove confidence in the small banks by not honoring the FDIC insurance levels there and only honoring it in the big banks, the big ones that have the big liberal donors and companies and things like that. So everyone gets scared and goes, oh, I'm not going to stay at, Johnson County Bank that has one branch, in a town of 1,200 people. I better move my money to J.P. Morgan Chase real quick. Well, guess what? J.P. Morgan Chase is in bed with the government, with the federal government. We've already seen them specifically reach out to social media companies like Twitter and YouTube to remove any information that they deem to be damaging propaganda, even though it's just facts, to them. Do you think they won't do it with banking? And when everything's on a digital currency, you can't live off cash because there is no cash. So you're just screwed. You just starve. You go homeless. Yeah, they're not going to come and drag the federal government, the regime. They're not going to come to your door and drag you off to concentration camps because you think differently. They don't have to do that. They'll just take your money away. They'll make it so you can't make money. And I'm skeptical of crypto, too, because they're going to crack down on that just like anything else. I don't think crypto's the answer. But the digital currency's coming. And another thing they can do is they can just deny transactions. We've already seen it with a couple other banks that just deny transactions at, like, gun stores. Yeah, they don't need to ban guns. They can't. The Supreme Court stacked against them. The laws, common sense, reality, statistics, everything is stacked against the anti-gun side. They can't ban guns. They know that. They know it won't work. So instead of banning them, when they switch everyone over to a digital currency and they have a couple banks that they control, they're not control, but they're in bed with, I guess I should say, they don't have to ban guns. They can just make it so you can't buy them. Yeah, we're all going to stop you're going to stop buying guns. That's done. That's no longer allowed at our bank. Oh, there's only 3 banks in the country and they've all decided no one can buy guns. Guess every gun company goes out of business now. Sorry. It's about control. It's about tracking you. It's about controlling you. It's about owning you like slaves. Do not cave on this digital currency thing. If the digital currency becomes a thing, and I'm worried it will in my lifetime, we are done as humans. It's over. They will control what you buy. They will be able to control your entire life. Your entire life. Until they can tear society down and rebuild it as the communist utopia that they want. The Maoist nightmare. Dystopian hellhole. They want everywhere to be San Francisco except worse. Don't let it happen. I'm on like coffee number 4 today. I'm a little hyped up as we're recording this, as you can see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Cheat on your taxes, not your spouse. Peace out and stay based. Hey, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, turn the notifications on, and share around if you're feeling generous. It would really mean a lot to me if you guys did that. You can follow all my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, Caleb Salvatore Comedy on TikTok, Caleb Salvatore on Rumble right below. They're also in the description. You can literally just click them and go to the website just through the link. There's no additional work required on your end. I promise you're not going to regret it. Follow me everywhere. You can also check out my show, That's Based with Caleb Salvatore. Episodes air every Saturday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Video on Rumble, audio on Spotify, Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. Outlawstreamers.com to learn more. That's the network we're on. They don't let us post full episodes to YouTube. You go check it out. You'll see why. That's Based with Caleb Salvatore every Saturday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, wherever we're not banned, which unfortunately YouTube is just one of those places. We do post clips of it here, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time on this YouTube channel. It plays by YouTube's rules. It gives you enough of a taste of what you're getting into. Go check those out, see if you like them, and give the show a full listen. The full listen it deserves. You can also go to my website, which hopefully it's up by the time this video airs because I've had so many problems with it, CalebSalvatoreComedy.com for booking, dates, and merch, and much more. Not really. It's really just those 3 things, but that's okay too. Click one of those 2 videos over here. Go see what else I got. Please, just like, subscribe, watch it, share it around. Cheat on your taxes, not your spouse. Peace out and stay based.